Hello. Hello, Rajesh.
Sir.
Is this audible?
Hello.
Yeah, is this audible, right?
Yeah, sir. It's audible.
Yeah, today we are start with the Java concepts. So the
Okay.
next upcoming classes, we can start with the projects like hands-on projects. So before that, we can we are brush up all the basic concepts. So later we can do MongoDB and as well as the React.js projects. Okay.
Sir, and should I
Yeah.
record or you're just recording it?
I'm recording. It's recording.
Okay, okay. Okay, sure.
Okay, fine.
So today we are going to brush up with JavaScript and React both.
Yeah.
Okay, sir.
Only
Okay.
the JS concepts. The later
Okay.
on we can go back in MongoDB because React JS and front end very well as I know. So we can
Okay.
start with MongoDB, the JS concepts. So once it's
Okay.
clear, we can easily develop the full stack development apps.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sure.
The first thing is like the Java arrow functions, right? The Java function, like, okay, first I will open my terminal and I'll tell you
Okay.
like of writing the Java's functions is very old concept. It is very the syntax, for example, let x is equal to, and the function we may write like function x and y, and that like we can sorry we can write like this return where x into y, right here.
Yeah.
It's a traditional way of writing the like a normal C, C++ and other programming language. But in ES6, it's quite different and it's very simple, and that is very useful in React.js and any other like Node.js projects. So we can simplify by using like let x is equal to where by one single like parenthesis we can write like x comma y, and it is equal to, the parenthesis x into, so it's very simple, right? So comparing
Yeah.
to a traditional way of writing the ES, yeah, we can write like this. So like the variables in JavaScript, like let, okay,
Let
I'm
where and const.
yeah, let var const.
Yeah.
Okay, I will write here. For example, I'm returning where a is equal to, so, and I'm printing the value from here, console a. So we are just brush up with the basic concepts. Later we can fast up. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So for example, if you write node one.js, we'll get the value a. What is the main difference between var and let and const is so whenever we define like a variable a, later on in our project we can redeclare our value. It's like reusability of code. But in
Yeah.
case of const, we can't able to like redeclare the variable. I
Yeah. And
mean,
it's a global scope, right?
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Where it's like a global scope.
Okay.
So if you write like something const okay, I will write const p to some 20. So here, the first console, we are getting a value in later the statement, we can't able to get the value of 10 because we are already, we are reassigning the value of b, which is 10.
Oh,
It is not possible because of the variable const. Got
yeah,
it?
we couldn't change the value when we are
Yeah,
using const.
exactly.
Okay.
Why I will execute it. See, you can get a, sorry, you can get a like warning, right?
Yeah.
Assignment const variable. So we can't able to reassign the value by using const. And we have one more like I'm randomly like choosing some of the concepts in React. Like for example, I'm using template literals. You know, right? For example, sometimes we need to display some of text value from the backend
Okay.
API in the UI. So we are in that time we are using template literals. This is very useful. So for example, const a is equal to I'm returning my name. Okay, Rohit. So here what like in a console, I need to print some kind of text with my text with a variable a. So this is where we are using is sometimes in a UI with the ternary operator, we need to display some of the backend like computation
Okay.
with the text value displaying. For example, we are getting successful after login. We are getting okay successful login with some kind of number or any card. For example, if you're pushing some card value, uh, that's very useful. Give me like a dollar symbol, then the value a. Okay, now the note one. Sorry, the first one. Yeah, you got it right. This is the first
Yeah.
statement. Sorry. So wherever like so I'm just teaching you what are the concept which is helpful for the project. So there are a lot of like
Okay.
concepts are there that is like you can read it by your own self, but what is very important to the project I will teach you.
Okay.
For example, you know like there are JS objects, right?
JavaScript
Project is
object.
very
Yes.
helpful in case of JSON. Yeah, JavaScript project is very helpful in case of backend API. Like we need to fetch, we need to consume some kind of value from the API. So object is
Ah.
very useful. We need to know the understand the concept of API. Object.
Okay.
So I'm just teaching, telling you like, how the object structure is like. For example, this is a person. This is a one person with object containing three values. He has a name. Uh, he has a name and he has a age and he has some I'm typing some random number
Right.
and gender a male. Okay, so after that like we can get it like, using a console, you know, right? This one, this is very
Yes, I
basic, uh, but I'm just brush up like you can write it like person dot name or person. You can write it very you even you can write very nested object and to fetch value from the inner loop as well, so that you will get a more hands-on experience. That is very helpful in case like if you're writing a very like a very good project.
okay.
Yeah, you will get the value Rohit from the person object with the name field name. And after this like just okay, this one thing is enough. And after that so I'm coming to the new concept, spread operator. You know spread operator, right?
Yes, sir.
Like,
You know.
yeah, spread operator and rest operator, you
Yeah.
know the difference.
Spread operator and rest
rest
operator.
sorry, rest parameter and spread operator.
Rest. Yeah.
Yeah,
Spread operator
or
means
we have
yeah.
defined some kind of like array value.
Yeah, it's, spread operator means it just allows an array or string
Hmm.
to be expanded into separate elements
Okay,
by using 3 dots. It combines. That means it combines both the arrays into single array.
exactly.
And
Later,
yeah, and even
yeah,
we can rest operator means it bundles separate elements into an array.
exactly. I mean, now I'm showing spread operator. So I'm defining two arrays. For example, array one has some value. It has 1 and 2. Now, like in a second array, we are pushing the value. I mean, the second array has already some fixed value. For
Yep.
example, array has the value of 3 and 4. Okay, so we are calling. I mean, we are pushing array 1 into array 2, so that
Okay.
it will display like continuously, like it's like a concatenation kind of thing.
Okay.
So I'm using triple dot and array 1 and 3 here. Got it? So now if you will get a value. For example, if I'm calling array 2 means you will display 1, 2, 3, right?
Yeah.
And if I'm displaying like this, then you will get a array 2 means you will get both. I mean both. Yeah, you will get both. To which we are, I mean, to which from the spread operator, we are fetching a value. Okay.
Okay.
Now, like which concept, like and a very important concept is like in the project we are using
It's
map
like
function.
resting, like callback, set timeout method.
Yeah, that is also callback or set timeout, right?
Yeah, callback, set timeout, and some of the
Sync,
asynchronous concept.
yeah. Set interval. Okay, I'm showing like that is very helpful in case of like API consuming. Like if you're using any API consuming, that is very helpful. Like set timeout. For example, if you write some kind of function, and we need to wait some time of amount, like because the JavaScript is an asynchronous, that will be execute one by one. If we assign a set timeout method that with a particular interval of time, that will be wait for that particular time, then it will be display. For example, if I'm writing function, uh, I will write function greet and I will write something like in a console. I will write something like display display after 2 seconds. After 2 second. Okay, and this is very basic, but after brush up this, we'll start with the project. Okay.
Okay.
So like set interval, right? Uh, okay, we get a set index. So we are calling a greet method. Greet method with a set interval of some I will give some 5 seconds. So it will take time. For example, if you write something below this, that the below one will execute first, then after the display after 2 seconds, the 5 second will execute. Okay. That whenever we are using some kind of API, okay, this is very useful. This is Okay, this is void test. And yeah, you can able to see this, right? This
Yeah.
is row just then after this will be displayed because set timeout method will I mean the greet function method will be called for I mean second of 5 minutes. Then after you will get a value of display 2 seconds.
Then what's the difference between set timeout and set interval?
Set timeout it's actually when we are using like a set interval we are passing an argument, I mean a method, whereas set timeout method we both are like arrow function only, like the different syntax like set interval and set. Here we are using I mean passing a method, there it's a different syntax. Both I mean both one and using for the same functionalities we are using. You know JSON, right?
Yeah, I know JSON.
Yeah, JSON, like this is very helpful when we are calling I mean fetching the value from the API. I'm closing here. Let me comment it out. Okay, we have a JSON object to which we can able to fetch a value. Or else we'll go with the sync wait, then okay, we'll go with the JSON only. Then I will do. Okay, we have one JSON data. Okay,
Okay.
for example, if you have a product, you can see in a Google, for example, some dummy JSON data. You need to I mean, whenever you hit a API into the server, you'll get some kind of JSON raw data. You need to display that data into your UI using any of your map function or any of your UI programming concepts. So I'm searching like some dummy JSON. I mean, I'm just taking some dummy JSON. See, this is like the URL. So
No.
if you are writing an API using Node.js, I mean a Node.js, you can able to generate your own set of JSON. Now I am taking this one. And here, this is a URL actually, the dummy JSON. If you hit enter using the browser, then you will get a value of ID when ID is equal to 1. This is an object actually. We need to fetch the value.
Okay.
Any of the value, I mean, it's an array object, like like it's a nested object where ID title is there, description is there, and inside Apple price is there. So here now I'm like displaying. Sorry. When all the values are saved. Js. See, you can able to see this JSON data, right? So now, for example, JSON, I need to fetch the value of ID. You can just call it by using JSON.id. Enable to get the value, and then you will get a value of 1. Yeah, you get a value of 1, which means out of the array in this big object, you will get a value of 1. You need to fetch a value of stock in an JSON object. In that case, you just call with the I mean JSON dot stock. Then you will get a 94, right? You will get a value of 90. In case of like a big array, for example, you have a JSON which contains like For example, okay, this
So, for example, if I need ID
will
and
modify
stock
this.
and another three objects, what should I do?
Yeah,
Should I write JSON.stock.id.title
no,
or should I write line by line?
no. In that case, what you want to fetch in this? Yeah,
If, for example, if I have to fetch some ID along with stock and some brand, I should fetch all these three data within a single line. So how should I?
yeah, it's very simple. Like
Should I have to use
you can use a template
JSON.stock
literal, is
dot?
there, right?
Okay, okay,
Yeah, you can use a template literal. You know, right? JSON dot JSON dot JSON dot ID. If you use JSON dot ID, then you'll get a JSON.
I just get only one.
Yeah, you can fetch like multiple values. Now you will get a value 1. If you want to fetch the next one, is what is that next?
The
Uh,
next one is title.
Price, right? Okay, price is
Ah,
okay,
price.
title. And then you title is you can write a title, then you can call that value using template literal. Uh,
Okay,
Title,
okay.
right?
Yeah, title.
Yeah, it's simple. Sorry, title. T-I-T. Oh, sorry.
TITL.
Okay, JSON dot title. Then you'll fetch a value of both ID and title.
Okay.
Yeah, you get right. For example, I will give you one more array. For example, I will write one. You might face this kind of issues. For example, with can't stay. I'm writing one array where array name. Sorry, array name to Rajesh, and where then after I will write the classes, the next field. So here I'm writing the multiple values. What
Okay.
I'm writing JS. Then after I will write React. Then after I will write some kind of CSS. CSS is very important. So that's why I'll write CSS. So now I want to fetch CSS here. So what will I do now?
Then by
I need
using
to,
the term.
yeah. So I need to write a data, right? Data.
Yeah.
Data dot. After that what? Class.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah.
After that class dot css, I mean these three are like an array. Like if you're using a for loop, you can able to get these values by using this is zeros index,
First index and
one x.
second.
This is second index. Yeah, that is what you will get a
Gas of
value by second
two.
index.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
only
you will get a
CS.
value. Yeah, you will get only css. So
Okay.
this is like fetching a value inside here.
Yeah, fetching a data particular and which index we want.
Yeah, which index to which. When sometimes we are able to fetch from this kind of scenario we'll face while fetching the API. Okay. Async avoid we need to learn, right?
Yeah.
Some kind of promise we need to learn. Maybe these are all basic, I guess.
Async await, try catch method, promises.
Yeah. Have you know Node.js? Like
Not
have you
not sure,
Node.js?
but yeah, I have just seen the video of how to create an API using Node, Express, and MongoDB. And even I have used some of Node concepts, which are long back, but I don't remember.
Oh, nice. Actually, this promise and resolve, reject. These are all we are using in when we suppose when we are using an API,
Okay.
need to fetch using use effect or any async avoid, or need to fetch. In that time we are using this kind of promise concept. This is
Okay.
very interviews, so the people are like interviewer will ask. Now I'm writing one variable, okay, where const some value like some count, some count value is equal to some true. I've been assigning some value with the true. Now I'm writing the promise syntax, okay. I'm just writing a very basic concept. Later we can like learn the like a very the good promise
Yeah, sure.
where let I'm writing some data, and I'll write and the promise, okay, promise, okay, promise. I'll write like this, and after that I will write this is an insert an arrow function where this is resolve and reject. We have two
Reject.
parameters. So if our value like whatever we are cross-checking, if our API, whether the API has a value, then we need to resolve. If the API is not, then it can the data is not there, then it can be like a reject. Just like we are using try catch value, right? The same
Yeah.
way. So if like count value, if count is true means, then we can call the promise. The resolve method will be called. Resolve method will be called. Okay, this is first one. Okay, it's a true, which means if it is a true, then we'll call. Sorry, I'm calling this. This is resolve.
Resolve.
Yeah, resolve. Yeah. If it's not means it can be. So I will write like this instead of using a bracket. Else it can be reject. Okay, reject. This is second. So if we are calling the value of data, which means which one, what is the output we will get from here, for example, because we have a value, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll write. Previously we are defining data, that's why I'm reasoning with some data one. Here we have a variable, right? So if the condition is true, then our resolve method will be called either. If not means the reject will be called. Okay. Yeah, promise first will be called. Yeah, this is like the very basic syntax, so that we can able to fetch the API.
What about
Then
higher order?
higher order function, right?
Yeah.
Higher order, like when we are like wrapping, it's just like data which is passed from a parent component to a child component. Uh, just like suppose we are passing I mean this just like a function passing by an argument. We need to wrap all the functionality, the child component values, that into a parent component. One second, just so it's writing a program, it might take time, I guess, because the function take component argument and return a new component, right? So writing code might take, okay, it will write here. This is higher order component. So for example, we might write like some kind of con, we are writing like this is my main function. Okay, I will write like some higher order component, some higher order. This is a wrapping kind of function, higher order, where I will pass my the wrapped component, like where my component will be passed like this. Like this is the basic. Like we can pass our value. Okay. Okay. After this, let me start with the node. I mean the node API. Okay, because
Okay.
these the JS concept any of we know, we can learn it from ourselves, right? So I will
Yeah.
start with the Node.js API. Okay, so
Okay.
that we can quick start with the project. So now I'm like showing you the very basic. So we need to first we need to uh, so how to start like npm init. So we need to create our own kind of package.json. I mean to which we can able to run our own JSON file. I mean objects. Wait, this is my package name, B Academy. This is version is 1.0. Then
Okay.
description. This is okay. Sorry, I'm not teaching much about theoretical concept. I'm just like teaching only the programming concept, which is very helpful to write a project.
Okay.
This is API for create, read, and update. Entry point is no. This is not my entry point. I will. Okay, let me create this, and later we can able to change. Okay, Git repository, we are not passing anything. Keywords, we are not passing anything. Author, okay. Yes. Right, where we are first we are in package.json file to which our API, the index.js will be called. So this is my the test file. Don't worry about this. I'm creating index dot or any server.js file.
Okay.
Index.js. So how to start this project? Which means we'll start with or you can write any of your product like a dev or production client, anything you can
Okay.
write. But that need to be called, that need to be execute while you are calling. Like,
The same name should be
yeah,
called while executing.
exactly. Index.js. Right? So here we are defining our index.js. So I'm calling index.js. I'm writing something, some test value like test API. I'm writing test API. Okay. If I need, this is my entry point start, right? So I'm
Okay.
calling npm start. So what we like it is the test API, which means this function is bugged, and this will be called to our index file node.js, right?
Yeah.
So what is like a Node.js is like a server side, just like it's same as of like React.js. If you know ES6, then it is very easy for you to understand Node.js. This is very helpful while we can able to connect MongoDB. Okay. So
Usually
now,
JavaScript runs on web browser, but Node which
yeah,
runs on server side,
server
outside the
side,
web browser.
exactly.
Okay.
So now
And
I'm
even it
trying.
connects easily with backend, right?
exactly.
Okay, okay.
Many people are using, if we are using a front end React, then many people are using Node.js as a backend. Nobody using another like
Yeah, then
SQL
what
kind of
about
things.
Express.js?
Express is like Express is also a Node. It's a framework of Node.js. So through the Express, we are like creating an API. Like with a normal HTTP dot connection, it takes lot of syntax. If you use an Express with one app, we can able to create our own functions. I will show you.
Okay.
For example, I will install Express. Okay, npm express. So Express is installed. Now I will write my con const express. This is express, right? Okay. Const express required. So yeah, all node modules which are we are using require with the require syntax. We are calling all the node modules. Okay. If
Okay.
whatever the node modules we need to fetch, just like importing in React, right? The similar way we can import, because I'm installing a Express. That's why I'm taking Express module. Express. I'm getting an Express value, and then after I'm calling const app with the express, whatever the express function I'm in the module I'm installed, node module is installed. I'm taking that. Then after I'm initiating one port actually, to which my server will be run, right? So I will okay, I will create one port with some number like 8. Okay, I will write the port number 8000. Then after I will call this at this will at my function. So how I will connect app dot connect. Oh, sorry, connect, and I'm passing the port number, and after this. Um, so here my I will write some console log. So here my Node.js, the backend Node.js with some kind of port number will be connected. If you want to write without Express, you need to write HTTP separately. I mean,
Okay.
uh, I mean the network protocol, that will be a very complex code. So nobody use that one, because this is Express module is anyhow we have. Server is connected.
Sure.
Server is connected with the port number. Right? Whenever we're calling like localhost, every site has its own port number. Like the domain, right? The domain
Yeah.
has its own. For example, if you try to connect with even React also, you will get a localhost and 300, right? 3000, right?
Yeah. 3000. Yeah.
Here we are creating with the port number 8000. So what is the port number I'm getting? Port. Sorry, template literal. This is wrong. This is right. Now the server is connected. The Node.js backend. Oh, sorry. I'm writing here. I should write here. I will start npm start. Now the server is connected. Okay, require express is. Okay, before initialization, can't access express before initialization. Okay, one second. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to call. This is not a function argument. This. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Like this, we need to correct syntax error. Okay. Now my Node.js is get connected, but it's not get display, right?
Yeah.
It should display, right?
Yeah, it should.
It should display. I will take, no, that's right actually. Hmm, I think I wrote one more. It should listen actually, it should not connect. Okay, sorry. I need to we need to remember this syntax. Should be app.listen. See, now it's get connected, right? Yeah. And now so now your port number is created. Now, for example, if you want to create your own, API, you need to display something at the browser, right? Now your
Yeah.
server with the port number is get connected. Now your app, the app dot get. So which URL you need to supposed to display something. What, like this is a test. I mean some test URL. I'm using async. Okay, async request and response. Okay, I'm sending the value with some random text need to display from the server, from the browser side. Response. See, we are passing two arguments. One is request.
Request, another one response. Yeah.
What request we are getting from the, yeah, request, like what like object we are trying to get from the user, and response is the data that we are supposed to push back to the browser.
Okay.
Response dot send. I mean print something test. So now we can go to the browser. What is the port number we are trying to get is sorry, uh, localhost 8000.test, right?
Yeah. Port number is 8000.
8000.test, yeah. Okay, let me see. Okay, this is not the HTTPS. HTTP. Okay. I will take back async because I am not user of it, right? No use of async. Let me close this server because sometimes if you done any changes in our Node.js file,
Okay.
in that case, we need to restart our server. First, for that reason, I'm installing nodemon. See, whenever if you done any some kind of small changes to the file, our server automatically. Wait, I will show you. Npm I nodemon. I'm installing a nodemon, which is this is one module that is very helpful if you want to change any small. It's just like a React, right? React, when we have the changes any component, that will be re-render automatically at the in our terminal. Similar
Yeah.
way, this nodemon. We start npm start.
Okay. Node mon is used for any changes during node.
At runtime. At runtime,
Oh,
we have done any changes that will be reflect immediately to the server.
okay.
Yeah, you saw, right? Node.test. See, test is displayed at the browser,
Uh,
right? Okay. Now I will show you how to connect with the MongoDB.
So this would be the exact
Helpful in case of
when we are connecting with
yeah.
the node with backend.
Yeah, this is the simple Node.js file to which we can with the port number we can able to connect to the server. But this is
Okay.
not the way to which we can able to connect to the MongoDB. For MongoDB, we need to install Mongo's module
Mongo.
node
Yeah.
modules. Node modules, then the syntax to which we can able to connect to the server. There, wait, I will show you. For that, we need to install Mongo. Wait, I will install PMI. What is that? Mongoose, right? Mongoose. Okay. Mongoose is installed. Yeah, it's installed. Installing. Now I'm calling Mongoose. Const Mongoose. I mean, I'm importing the module. Require Mongoose. Now I'm connecting the MongoDB. So how to connect? Okay, I will write here. Here are downside. Okay. Okay, I will write it in the upside itself. Okay, let's see. Mongoose dot connect. Sorry, this is the syntax actually. We can able to connect just like SQL, right? This, in PHP we can able to connect, right? The similar way. Here I need to pass the URL. Then after this, so first one. Okay. Now Mongoose DB will be connected. So URL I need to pass, which means I need to log in with the MongoDB cluster. So far, before that, I will pass some, parser, some the cluster parser, use new URL parser is then use unified topology. Unified topology that is equal to okay, fine. Now I need to get the URL to which I can able to do the performance of MongoDB. Okay, I'm connecting. Login with my MongoDB. MongoDB login. Okay, this is right. Okay. Oh, sorry. One second. I'm getting a DP. Okay, it's get so mm, you know this, right? I mean, the MongoDB connection, fetching a value, create it, update method. Hello, Rajesh.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know it, right?
Yeah, I know that.
Okay, just brush up, like brush up. I mean, these are all basic. I'm just
Yeah, I know the connections, but not about some CRUD operations.
okay. CRUD operation, right? Then I will start like okay. Okay. I take that URL actually. Okay. Till the time I will create my okay, this one. So till the time I will connect my I will create a I mean the schema. So whenever we try to I mean try to insert some kind of value to the MongoDB, we need to create our own schema. For example, if you want to authenticate with register with username, we need to create the name field, email field, and phone number, right? The similar way,
Yeah.
I'm creating one schema. What is that schema? It's very simple, some kind of items. Okay, I'm not creating any separate file within init with the same file because it will create a confusion. So I'm just creating a simple item. Okay, some item scheme. I'm creating a so to which like mongoose dot the schema. So we'll call name. This is of type string. So next one is some okay. Okay, I will create only one value that is which is created date. We'll create it when will it will be like create created date. Which is of type date and so default will be the today's date whenever we are trying to push the value. I mean fetching the value, fetching the API value. What is that? So now my schema is I mean the schema structure is ready. Now I'm trying to connect this with the Mongo. Okay.
Okay.
So what is that? Item schema is ready. So if you are writing a very big project, we'll create one with a one separate folder name with model, right? Inside the
Yeah.
model, we are creating this schema and exporting that one. So instead of that one, I'll create here itself. Okay. Now I'm calling item with item name, and I'm calling mongoose the mongoose keyword, from which this is my model, from where I am getting item schema. This is my value, to which whenever if you want to do some kind of create, read, update method operation,
Okay.
this value is very important, to which item try to push the schema value into this item.
Okay.
What is that schema? Our schema name. I'm taking my
Item.
schema name. Yeah, I'm taking my schema and pushing here into inside the Mongo. I mean model. Then now it's connected, and it's whenever we try to like fetch a fixing. Try to hit the server. Then our DB will be created. The schema structure will be stored into our cluster. So now the item is created, right? Now, so we need to create any of the item, right? Okay. Okay. First, I will take the URL. This is one of my simple CRUD application. I used Python actually. Okay. Okay. Not here. I used the URL. Second. Because I forget my file.
It's
Because where I used a bookstore I used. Okay. Yeah, this is a URL because I forget this password. I forget it. That's why. Sorry. I'm taking this entire thing and I directly paste it here. Yeah. And this is my database name. You know, right? So
yeah.
this is my cluster URL, and this is my DB. So what will I create is I will give test test B. Test B I will give, and I need to create a test B in my DB as well. So okay, ABB. Okay, I will create here itself test B. Test B. So my DB is got created. You can DB is get created. You can see, yeah, test B, and it doesn't have any value. This with a cluster 0, test B doesn't have any value. Now I'm able to. Now I'm writing a program to push some kind of value here. Mongo is connected. Item is created. Now I will write. One API. What is that? That is called a create. So out of create, read, update method, I am doing a create.
Okay.
So app dot post. So app dot post. What is that? You can write your own anything. It's create. It's create. So create method. So I will write async. Sync and request dot response. So I need to create. I need to save the value. Like if the user is hitting from the postman with some kind of value, that will be saved to my DB, right? So I
Yeah.
need to now I need to create. I need to get the value from the user, right? So what I will do is I will get const item, because item to which we are created, right?
Yeah.
So how to fetch the value means request, right?
Or by request,
So
exactly.
yeah, request dot body.
So I have to
Re-
respond.
yeah, request dot body dot
Yeah,
name.
but you have done res. You have to do a request.
Yeah. Because I need to create a new object. Correct. Sorry, I need to create my new object. to which in JSON format it will be stored in a JSON format. The request, no, it's a correct request dot body dot its name, right? I have created only one field, right? Now it's in,
Yeah.
because I have any of created will be created automatically. So okay, now it's enough. Now I'm calling. Now I will save these value. The item to which I created here. I will call try catch. Using try catch, I will write. Okay, now I will write the try some error. If in case any error means, let me write it later. Okay, first I will write what will I write is I need to save some. Okay, new one item. First item will be created. Item dynamic data that will be created. So we are creating a async, right? So I will write await. I will call await to which my item will be saved. This is the item. I will take this one and I will paste it here, and my data will be saved. So my data will be saved. I need to show this to user, right? So for that I will take this one, response.
Response.
Yeah, response dot status. So if we have a response, then we'll get with the code of 201 with the JSON format of result. What is that? Because here we have saved, right? The same data will be saved here. Now the data will be saved to the, I mean the data will be the response data will be
JSON
saved
form.
JSON format, and you will get that data when you hitting the postman. Okay.
Okay.
If you face like, if you are not getting a value, then you get a 400 error. Dot JSON. Then you'll get a message like okay, error message. That's it, right? Yeah, error message. That's it, I guess. Okay. This will be error. No? Correct, right?
JSON.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Now it's sorry. Now it's corrected. Try catch. Within try catch, I'm saving. If the case is wrong, my data will be not saved. Like we'll get a error, 400 error. Okay. My server. Let me see. Let's see it will save or not. I'll start my postman. Okay, second. Okay, here is the postman. Okay, meanwhile my backend is get connected. What error I got? Unified URL is, yeah, we have passed something. It's not correct. Use unified is not supported. Is it right? Maybe spelling wrong use. Topology, right? Correct, right?
Yes, sir, it's topology.
1 second. Option. And comment this. Oh, once again. Hey, our port number is 80, right?
Yeah, 8000.
8000. Okay, we'll take this one. 800. And this will be our create. You know, right? I'm writing in a route.
Yeah.
And this method will be post.
Post.
Yeah. See, you can see, right?
Yeah, now.
Warning, new person is deprecated. Is it connected? I think it's connected. No, the major version, please. I think it's get connected. I guess it got some error.
I think it's giving a warning that is user new cursor has not set.
Okay, we'll hit once, then we'll check. I will pass the JSON. What is the field name? It's name, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Rajesh is get grade. What will we get? We don't get, which means it's not get. Not get connected, I guess, properly. That's why we need to use unified. Second. In second, let's get connected.
Yeah.
Still, we have new parser has no effect, right? Okay, body name. We have passed only one value. What is that? Request dot body dot.
Body dot name. Only name.
It's right, right? Yeah, it's right. Body dot name. Then request dot body dot content property of undefined. Okay, I need to install one more package, node packages, I guess, because npm I like a JSON object to middleware because we are saving the JSON. So that's why once. What is that name? Is you know that name? The express.json we are try to save, right? This one. what is that? App dot use, because if our object is not JSON, then our data will be not saved. What is the, one sec. Okay, I think not. Now it will be saved, I guess. Yeah, now it's created because we have not declared this thing. What is this? App.use.
App.
Because the data which we are saved is in JSON format. So that's why
Oh,
we are using this line. So don't forget this line, okay? So you can able to see the response. Okay.
so we have
The
used
name is
Express to connect with backend.
yeah, express.json.
Okay.
Now you can able to see your created date is that you are writing in a option value, like in a schema, where you are writing here created date. We are not passing created date, but it will be created automatically, created date and ID. Can you able to see this is a post method to which we can
Okay.
able to post a value. If you want, like, okay, now it's already 10, 12, okay. Tomorrow I will teach you like
Sure,
in
sir.
depth of CRUD like operations. Now I am just showing you create method, post method.
Okay.
Tomorrow, like read,
Read,
update,
update, delete.
delete, and as well as integrated these API value into our front end. Okay, so it will go faster. Okay,
Okay.
now first class we
Yeah.
just understand like how Node.js and how the API get connect, how API get consumed. Yeah, this is all about today's. Do you have any doubts?
So till now, not yet. If I have any doubts, I'll just clarify with you tomorrow.
Sure, sure. I will share you this code. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you have any
I
doubts, you
think
can
the
call.
recorded video will be here
Yeah,
itself, right?
recorded is there,
It
right? Yeah, I
saved
will
in the
share.
Skype, right?
Yeah, yeah, it will be saved. I will share you.
Sure, sir. Sure.
Sure, sure. Today I will wind up. Tomorrow we'll meet up. Okay, the same time.
Okay, sir.
Sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Yeah.